Steve here from Burke Family 54 Comics. We're going to be going over DCKO number 4, all the craziness that's happening in this book. I mean, guys, this book is a 10 out of 10. Ruby, what's going on, brother? Okay, let's talk about it. So we knew at the end of issue 3 that we were going to get the absolute heroes, absolute Batman, absolute Superman, absolute Wonder Woman in this issue. And boy, do we ever. It even talks about it right on the first page. We knew, obviously, we had no Batman. That happened in the first issue. He died, supposedly. I mean, depending on if you're reading DC KO Night Fight. But we still have Superman, Lex Luthor, Joker, and Wonder Woman. I don't know why it went forward. Going up against Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Batman, Booster Gold, who happens to be Darkseid. He's in the body of Booster Gold. And Absolute Superman. And we just get right to it. We get right to the fights here. Superman doesn't know what to do against Absolute Superman because he's got these gauntlets on his hands. He has, he's got his cape. And then we see Lex Luthor. He's about to shoot his final blast at Absolute Batman. But he's like, you know what? It's just a man. Let me use some tranq darts. And he tells the Joker to shoot him. And the Joker's like, you know what? I want to trade sides. And they're like, you can't do that and win the tournament. He goes, that's okay. I got to kill Batman in issue 1. And so they turn him into a parademon Joker, and he joins up with Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Booster Gold. There are now 5 people against 3. And this whole time, they're like, man, like, how are we going to fight these people? Because, like, they seem like they're under Darkseid's control. In fact, when Superman's flying, he looks at them, he examines their cells, and he realizes that all of these heroes, they have all of Darkseid's DNA in them. It is not who they are. They are not acting themselves. We see Absolute Wonder Woman using her lasso that she calls Sacrifice against the lasso of truth. Her sacrifice, she sacrifices her arm to create this like 3 or 4 headed monster using Pegasus, her horse, to fight Wonder Woman. And then the Joker takes some of the kryptonite in Lex Luthor's armor to use for Absolute Batman so he can run into Superman. And that's pretty cool. And then we see, we keep going back and forth to the game night because this is all supposed to be a game for DCKO. And, Clark, basically says that Bruce has been cheating. He goes, I'm not cheating. I'm just being Batman. And at that point, when it looks like Superman is about to be killed by Absolute Batman and Joker, we see the craziest reveal, one of the craziest reveals in this issue. Batman is back and he kills Joker instantly, saying bang. Because we know that obviously if you kill someone, like, they can come back to life as long as, someone good wins a tournament. And Superman basically says, how? And he goes, basically, being Batman. Because he put a mother box into his armor so that if he ever got killed, he'd be transported to another dimension. And he had to fight through heaven and hell to get back. And we see Canon Batman going up against Absolute Batman. And he goes, I'll take this one on. And then Absolute Batman says, let's do it, rich boy. And Batman says, I fought a lot of Batmen lately, but that is the ugliest bat symbol I've ever seen. I died laughing when I read that. I died laughing because everyone talked about how ugly the Absolute Batman logo was, but I thought it was fine. And then he starts, using some venom and getting bigger. And he goes, well, how's it looking now? And Batman goes, it's growing on me. We had some great fights here between Absolute Batman and Batman. He throws some grenades on him as he gets thrown into a wall. Wonder Woman's like, fight me, Absolute Wonder Woman. Don't send your monsters on me. I want to fight you. And then this is where we see Superman battling Absolute Superman. He's trying different things. He's trying to, up his blast from his eyes. And he realizes, you know what? I need to go after Booster Gold, because if I go after Booster Gold, who's essentially Darkseid, I feel like I can free these people. And that's exactly what he does. He punches Booster Gold so hard, it could break the world. And when he does that, it frees absolute Batman, absolute Wonder Woman, and absolute Superman. And he says, you know, you can thank us by joining to fight Darkseid. And they're thinking that they freed these people. And Lex Luthor goes, you didn't free anyone. He let them go. And why is that? Because Darkseid is here. And you see him say, greetings, champions. And we get this great shot of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor, absolute family there, the absolute Trinity, the Dark Trinity, going up against Darkseid, or a mega Darkseid. And every single person starts dying. Everyone. Except for two. At first you think it's just one. At first you think it's just Superman that lives. But really, what happens is Superman was protecting Lex Luthor. And, the Omega Darkseid says, I'm waiting. And he goes, come on, Luthor, let's do this together. You heard him. He's waiting. And Lex Luthor says, he is waiting, Superman, for a winner. And he uses his last blast of kryptonite to kill Superman. Meaning, only Lex Luthor is standing between Earth Zero and the Omega Darkseid and destroying all of the universe. The fight is over. There's one more issue, DCKO number 5. But before we get to that, that comes out, I don't even know when. We get a little backstory on how he got the Dark Trinity to join him. My pages are not working here. It was not working earlier either. He gets Saturn Girl to go collect them. Oh. This is a really cool shot. And he goes, their presence has eluded me. I want you to take them from the future, not their current time, in the future when they are less powerful, which is interesting to hear about. And she uses the Dark Legion to go get them. But this shot right here, on the right side right here, with absolute family, Catwoman, Batman, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern, and Green Arrow, which I don't know why he's there because we've only seen him one time, to go get them to help him fight against the Canon DC heroes. And he goes, you've served me well. I want you to look into my mind. And she goes, I'm not sure I'll be able to comprehend or process what I'd even see in your mind. He goes, do it. And she sees everything that's in Omega Darkseid's mind. There's not words to describe it, but she understood something. A single phrase that haunted all who heard it. Darkseid is. And this is where we see Darkseid getting inside of Booster Gold and using his body. But then also, at that same moment, Saturn Girl sees something else. After there's nothing. All of life, past, present, and future, are all meaningless. There is only one Darkseid. But for a moment, she saw a glimpse of something else. A light that shined. A creation of a different kind. So I'm interested to see what we get in issue number 5. I'm assuming we're going to get the Monitor. We're going to get the, what is that girl's name? The creation person for DC. It's a girl. What's her name? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm sure people will let me know in the comments. But yeah, DCKO number 4. Insane. 10 out of 10. The twists and turns. I did not expect Lex Luthor to win. I did not expect the awesome, funny line of that is the ugliest bat symbol I've ever seen. I didn't expect Batman to come back. I didn't expect any of that because I've not read any of the tie-ins for a while because I have to order all of my stuff from ABX Comics and Games. But man, this issue is amazing. I'm excited for everyone to read it. 10 out of 10. That's today's video. Again, I'm Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about today's video. What do you guys think about DCKO4? All of that more. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga, and it's morphin' time.